Hello and mahalo as we look at OKO Stick Counter number 5. Once again, this is going to be in our 12 o'clock, our green zone. Opponent's coming in right leg forward with the right pokey stick on line 1. He's going to be using what we call the pointy end of the stick rather than the poniel. He's going to come in with straight. We need to get off the line of the attack. Here's the line of the attack, if you can see the black stick. Let me get the other stick. Here's the line of the attack towards my center line. I want to remove my center line from the line of the attack. In this particular case, I'm going to get off the line with my right foot stepping towards 430. Now I'm off the line of the attack. My left hand is going to do what we call a push down or a knife hand strike to just above his wrist or his radial nerve. And then I'm going to grab his hand and control the weapon. As I do so, my right leg is going to up clock towards 730 and to bring his hand and the stick up and behind his back. In other words, if I'm the opponent, I got the stick, I poke, gets blocked. Now the hand is going to come up, around, and behind his back. We're going to create a chicken wing and a hammer lock at the same time. So once again, the attack comes in, poke, it gets blocked, and hammer lock. And then I'm going to bend him over. Allow me to control him using the pressure I'm creating on his shoulder. Once again, my response. I'm going to get off the line, strike, grab. Up clock, bring his arm up and around, creating the opportunity for me to grab the other side of the stick and to drop my elbows and to control him. We could insert a mercy point at this point and talk with him. Hey dude, what's up? But if he doesn't want to continue, I'm going to control release, or I can just use the pointy bit on the stick to push his head down. In this case, let's control release our right hand. Push down on his head as I step to reverse with my left foot. I'm going to bring him down, keeping control of the stick in his arm. I'm now going to strip the stick. His arm is going to be across my thigh. Once again, shoulder crank. Strip the weapon, strike, cross, and cover out at a 45-degree angle. Once again, let's take a look at what this looks like without the stick. Once again, get off the line of the attack, grab, up, chicken wing, hammer lock, drop my elbows, control release, push him down, close kneel, strip the weapon, strike, cross, and cover out. Another thing that you might want to do in this particular case, once we have him in the hammer lock and I'm here, I can use the stick as leverage. Once again, I've got the stick. I've got it both at his hand and at the end. I can drop my right elbow and right hand to press either at the base of his skull or his spine to bring his head down rather than control releasing and using it there. That way I've control of the weapon as I bring him down. Now I'm going to control release, bring his arm across, strip the weapon, and strike. With that, this has been OKO Stick Counter number 5. Long mahalo as we look at the concepts and principles in OKO Stick Counter number 5. Building upon the building blocks previously, once again in all techniques modifying our opponent's height, width, and depth, giving us time. Since this is a weapon attack, we're going to use deviate, deflect, control, and disarm in the flow of the technique to make sure that we have control of the weapon. That is true for knives, clubs, and guns. Once again, we have a new introduction of a different type of block. In my opinion, this is actually a strike. In several Kempo systems, we have what's called a push down. It's often used as a block, but I'm using the knife edge of my hand, or shuto. In this particular case, it's going to be a strike towards the attacking arm with a low straight poking club. Number 2, since it's a weapon and I know it's coming straight at me, I need to get off the line of the attack. Preferably at a 45-degree angle to create distance, not at a 90-degree angle, which does not gain the same amount of distance. In this particular case, it's coming straight at me. I'm going to go towards my 430 to get off of the line of the attack. I'm going to once again create the chicken wing and introduce the hammerlock. What's nice about this is that you're using the weapon towards your advantage. Let me get the smaller stick. Once again, this poke comes in. You strike and control the weapon, DDCD. And now as you control it, you create the hammerlock. And now the weapon becomes your tool to control his height, width, and depth. You're going to borrow his balance and to borrow force for the knee strike, and then to take him down. Also, reintroduction of the close kneel stance, dropping the knee onto whether it's the base of the skull or the scapula, the shoulder blade, to make sure that he stays on the ground as you control, disarm, follow up your strikes that allows you to exit, cross, and cover out. Once again, a lot of here in OKO Stick Counter number 5. Aloha, mahalo, and live pono.